I'm here today to endorse bizarre straw use etiquette, which is probably a saying that has never been said by any human ever before. I feel like I'm coming across those at an alarmingly frequent rate, saying things that have probably never been said before. What I want to be talking about is how people use straws, and I want to encourage doing it in the most extra basic fashion possible, as shown in the Kroll show Publicity. Here's an example.
Just one quick...
Cassandra, just wait for like a natural lull in the conversation.
And what I will be calling this is Lizurping. And Lizurping is because it is from the show Publicity, and the two main characters' names are Liz.
It's based off our names.
I'll treat you right.
And both Liz's constantly drink like that. They always have drinks with straws, and they are super extra and excessive in how they use it. And they've always got the sound effect queued up as it's happening. And I wish people would do this when they drink from straws. So I'm going to make it a part of the English into a co-flow. Well, Wiplish, I suppose, actually. But they kind of go in hand. And so I will be making it mandatory to have at least one Lizurp use when in a public scenario and using a straw. So I want to give a demonstration on the form that you should use for your Lizurp so it looks proper and you do it really well. So you start out with your tongue being out aggressively for like no reason. It doesn't make sense, but this isn't supposed to make sense. It's supposed to be guy-red and bewildering and fun and also demeaning. And so you start out tongue out, like in your approach to the straw. Then you're going to be throwing it back to like middle school era. People are just learning to do selfies. You go into the patented duck face once you get to the straw. So here I'll go into the approach. So that's how you should be appearing. You go tongue out into the duck face, and then an important factor as well is to tilt the head downwards. You're gonna get a little double chin as long as you have one, and that's what you want to be doing. You want to be tilting your head down. You kind of get to the level, if you have glasses, where you can look at people above your lenses, which is a thing people do, I guess, that doesn't really make sense when they get all serious. They're like, oh, now I'm looking without my glasses, so I can't tell what's going on. You know I'm serious, that I'm dulling my senses. Doesn't make sense to me. Again, we're not trying to make sense. Those are the three main components that you need when doing a Lizurp. So here's another demonstration. And of course, it's going to be tough with all straws to make an obnoxious sound while you're slurping up the liquid through the straw. But if you can do that effect, that would be a tremendous addition and really help out the Lizurp. I would love to hear some of that. So like I said, I think one usage if you're in public is mandatory. I'd say kudos if you do it more than that in a sitting. And especially if you just said something snarky or sassy or you're trying to prove a point, you absolutely bring it in that situation. That's what it's meant for. And so you can just be like, hey, if you're not following Wippy Thoughts and watching my daily videos, y'all a bitch. And that's basically what you need to be doing. So that's the creation for today. It's the Lizurp. It's an adjustment to the Intua co-flow for how you should be using straws. Doesn't have to be every use, but if you're in public, at least one. Those are my wishes for this change. And now let's go into our comment, video, and song of the day. We have yet another comment of the day from Gavin. Kind of a confusing one. He said, Lighto, like the blanked out parts on the blank of the map. I'm in the back, writing down lyrics, comparing your stats. Jokic, I throw you the ball, now I'm just shooting so tall. Pick on you, rub your face in the dirt, then I call that a bone hone, wiener. And the entire structure of this comment is extremely bewildering. I don't really know what's going on. He's trying to rap, rhyme, do things. Most of it doesn't make sense to me. Some of the ideas are like 65% getting across to me, but never really adding up. Which you would think you would be able to do that considering he has an album called that, but I suppose not. Shout out to Gavin, as his new album will be dropping in, let's see, like 3 weeks or so here. Gonna be called Fifth Year, and we'll try to spotlight that a little bit as it comes out as well. Giving him a 49 out of 94 for this absolutely bewildering comment. Now, song of the day is I Believe by Ghost, and I believe this is a cover, and it's probably one of their more simple songs. It kind of feels like it doesn't really go anywhere, but it's also like really soothing and great to listen to. Something that's really awesome to kind of have on in the background too, and I like this song. It's quite soft and not offensive to listen to, and it's pretty nice. Then for the video of the day, we have every publicity ever from Troll Show, so it's all of the clips of the show that I am referencing for the Lizurp creation. And this is one of my favorite skits from Troll Show. They are absolutely great characters. And so this is worth the watch, whether you have or have not seen Troll Show. Really great stuff. And if you don't watch it, I will be scolding you. Also, missing your straw the first couple times is a good effect to do too.